Is this thing on? Hello!
Hello!
There it is.
Into the weekend. What's going on? Welcome to UCR Live, Uncensored Radio's weekly recap of pop culture, politics, and all the other P words that we can think of. Panel of 4 today. Oh, stop it. Why are we so gorgeous? Luke and I
Oh
are
my god.
here. We're queer, get used to it. Our pink blouses of gorgeousness. Of course, the lovely Christine and the ever vivacious Vera are with us. It has been a
And
week,
the straights
ladies
are
and
wearing
gentlemen.
gray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's
The
gray.
Americans are feeling very gloomy, and you can tell that you guys want it to be cooler, and we want it to be warmer. We're like, where is summer? Because Luke's not. You live in like a tropical climate. You don't give a shit. It's cold
look,
as shit here.
our winter is just cold at night. That's all we get. Like
Yeah.
the days
Oh,
are always
jeez.
warm. So we only get cool at night, and like it could drop down to 6 degrees Celsius or whatever at night. But during the day it's summer all year round,
Don't
And,
even talk to me. The other morning it was 4 degrees when I looked at my phone. I'm like, no.
But no, I need to talk about my dog shit out
4
6
degrees
more
is
puppies.
like 40.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
And those puppies
I'm like, I don't
all have my puppies all have to live inside because it's too cool outside for babies,
Oh.
So they're all in the kitchen, and I have to put the heater on at night, just low, the
and slow.
actual air conditioner one, just to keep the tiles warm because the fuckers are so active. Like they're like crawling around crazy, like going mental all night. I've never seen a litter like it. It's like Gremlins in New Batch. Like, honestly. The last lot, she had 9. She had 9 and they were quiet. This lot, no. They're mad. Like, they
How
just
many?
are crawling. 6 she had this time.
Oh.
4 girls and 2 boys.
Aww.
Yeah. And so they keep just they're just going nuts the whole time. And I'm like, oh my God, because they're probably too well fed now. And, too much.
Yeah, there's less competition. Less competition on the teat this time round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot though. And I can see in poor Penny's eyes, she's done. So Rubble's going to get nutted on Wednesday. And it's really sad because the other day he was attacking a Pomeranian while I was walking him. And I'm like, oh, will you still eat Pomeranians once you're not a man anymore, babe? It's too much for me. Yeah. There's too much happening.
Yeah.
I thought the attacking of a Pomeranian might be too much, but
I know.
each to their own.
No, those cunts deserve it because they're fucking nasty. They're little bitches.
They are nasty little dogs.
Yeah, and they fucking carry on trying to fight a big dog through the fence. And when Rubble was trying to eat it, I just had that little moment. I was like, oh boy. I hope
it's kind of like our comment
after.
section this week.
Oh, what's happening with our comments?
Oh, we're going to get into it.
Heard about
Christina,
that.
how have you been, my love? How have you been? What's been going on with you this week?
Oh my god. So many things. I don't know though. So let's just start with the craziest day at work. Today at work was actually we had a fun day. And I feel like if I don't talk about it, it's just not going to do it justice. But think about a financial back office, right? And it's just there's all open desks, your cubicles are up to here, and then there's glass partitions. So, but we're all really close now. And I don't even know what started this conversation about how to kill somebody with an icicle, and then it geared into what was the next thing? Oh my god, it was oh dear God.
Machines.
Oh, right, the vending machines with the condoms. And then they were oh yeah, they're the mature group of part of the group was saying that back in the day they were had dispensers that dispensed condoms. It's just
we've got that at work. We've got
We've got
actually
We've
at
got
my
it in like
work.
nearly every public like bathroom.
I don't talk
Here in
about
Australia.
work much, but at work we've got free. There's free tampons, free pads, free condoms, free everything. Like you can just go to the dispenser, hit it, and get what you need.
That's
Like,
amazing.
yeah,
But
I mean,
I know exactly what Christina's referring to. The back in the height of disco and the club culture into 80s and the 90s, you could walk into any club, and in every every bathroom there was a vending machine that sold condoms, tampons, um, cologne. You could buy wet wipes. You could buy lube. It was all just anything to help you hook up.
You've still got those here in like airports and stuff though, because Luke, you would have seen it. They always sell that pheromone cologne. They're like, "Would you like to be?"
well they
attracted
do.
to
Like
opposites?"
Steve, remember
It's
the night after Kylie Minogue when we went to the club? They've got all that in the club there too.
hazy,
Like,
hazy memories of
Yeah.
that evening.
so they've
don't
got
really
it
have clubs
all in the
anymore,
bathroom.
though.
You can just I think it's like $2 or whatever, but you can get condoms and cologne and all that shit all in the
You would think
in the
that being a
toilets.
gay establishment, they would just have free condoms at this stage, right?
You would probably think,
You would hope,
especially when you know.
That was a weird club, man. I've never been to a club where like half the club is the bathroom. That's a
Yeah.
weird club. And it's just
And
like,
then I
there's
got
this door. There's this big door. I'm just like, oh, okay. And you could just, it looks like it used to maybe be a kitchen or something upstairs. And now it's just this huge bathroom. I'm like,
and I
that's
got
weird,
hit up
man.
by a big 7-foot lady called Kelly, who was trying to set me up with her friend. And she's like, "Hey, I'm Kelly." I'm like, "Hey." And she's like, "Do you want to come sit with us?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Oh, well, you look really lonely." And I'm like, "I'm not lonely. I'm fine." I'm
My
like, "I'm
bitch
with
is
my friend."
inside. He's just not coming out to vape with me.
And I said, like, "You just told me I look like a fucking loser. So no, I'm not coming to sit with you, cunt."
I had to hold our seats for the jelly wrestling.
I know, babes. And then I took the
Right?
girls
We
from
could've
work to the
lost our
jelly wrestling
table.
too, and they loved it. They thought it was the fucking best night of their lives. They were like, "I can't believe there's clubs like this." And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Welcome to my world, babe."
It was definitely an interesting evening.
Yeah.
But I think we should probably crack on because there's a lot to talk about this week. So, with the revelation that everyone should wear protection, time to jump into this week.
Hot load of hot topics.
Don't have kids.
That's the first. That's
Don't
the first
have
one.
kids.
That's the first one. But we are going to talk about something related
Christina's
with
right.
children. This week
Thank
has
you.
seen a blow up on our social media. Thank God. Ladies and gentlemen, who knew it would take a jeans advertisement to fire up the world? If you've been under a rock or not on our social media, US fashion brand American Eagle is facing a bit of backlash over its new campaign starring 27-year-old actress Sydney Sweeney, with critics alleging that American Eagle is using the language of eugenics and its controversy to sell jeans. For our audio listeners, the campaign depicts Sweeney in a denim shirt and baggy jeans, provocatively posing as a male voice says, "Sydney Sweeney has great genes." Fair enough. In one now viral clip, Sweeney is filmed pasting the campaign poster on a billboard. The poster's text reads, "Sydney Sweeney has great genes, Genes, which is then crossed out for Jeans.
Well,
Yes.
she actually has both.
So
I'm
wait,
sorry. She is a very
so
beautiful
this is
woman.
there was another now deleted post on American Eagle's site that had Sydney saying genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Yeah, 'cause
Continue.
she's selling jeans.
Yes.
Exactly.
I don't see the problem though. Like honestly, can I be very fucking blunt? What is
You
the
can be.
problem with a woman looking beautiful, and they're
It's not
using a
because
beautiful
she's
woman.
beautiful.
Well, why?
No.
What
Not
is
the
it then,
problem.
Vera? You
She's
tell
white.
me.
The
No.
problem is the
And
language.
it's the language.
It's the
Yeah.
language. The problem is not how beautiful she is. Not the problem. The problem is the fact that they talk about these white supremacist attributes that make her genes superior. And they did use GENE, not GEAN. That
Yeah.
her genes are superior to the rest of us because she's got blue eyes and blonde hair. The problem has nothing to do with the fact that she's beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
as I said though, I've got green eyes, so I don't even match up to what she's promoting. I would still buy
But that
her
is-
jeans.
It's
I
not.
don't
but that's
know
not the
why
point.
people are so upset. Like, I don't get it.
And there
I
also
I
is
get it.
another layer to this that harkens back to an ad campaign from Calvin Klein in the 80s when Brooke Shields was a young girl and she had on a very similar outfit, and they show her pulling the jeans up, but the shirt is low enough so that you can't see anything below her thighs or above her thighs. And she pulls the jeans
Yeah.
up and she leans into the camera and she says, "Nothing gets between me and my Calvins."
Yeah.
And it was very creepy and very nuanced with all this pedophilia kind of feeling. And this ad seems to be the same kind of ad, but it throws in all that creepy eugenics innuendo.
The thing is, they know what they're doing. It's not
course
a
they do.
coincidence. It's not a
It's not an
coincidence that
accident.
they went with jeans first. And in the current climate where we are very similar to, or in a similar state to somewhere else where that kind of language was used against people in a very
All right, I'll put this to
history
you though.
altering way. Yeah, I'd let you finish. Just let me finish. I'm just putting a little thing caveat out there. I can see why people are going, is that the best use of that term? It's controversy. It's going to sell jeans, no matter what. Yeah. You're going to appeal to someone. The controversy always sells something. So I can see both sides of it. I can see, yes, okay, yes, she's a prototypical white, attractive female that they're putting on a billboard, like Anna Nicole Smith, like Brooke Shields, like anyone else that they've ever used to sell jeans. It's the way that they're using the language to manipulate people that's the problem. So the
But they've
problem
always
isn't with
used people
Sydney
of color
Sweeney.
as well to sell jeans, and like,
Not in American Eagle.
Yeah.
You've never
The
had a
problem
black
isn't
model?
the problem with it isn't Sydney Sweeney. It isn't the
It
person
isn't
in
Sydney
the ad.
Sweeney. It isn't her looks.
Yeah.
It isn't that every
It's-
fat woman is jealous of Sydney Sweeney. That's
No,
not
the,
it.
the problem is the language
It's
they're
not even that
using.
she's skinny. I don't feel like it's a fat skinny thing. I just
Well,
because
you should
I've
read our
never
comments, Christina.
I've never been like I've never been able to shop at American Eagle, big or small. I
I don't think
wasn't this
many people
big my
can.
whole life, but I've never shopped there because number one, it was
Right.
too fucking expensive. I was not
Yeah.
fucking rich, and number
Yep.
two, the fucking jeans didn't fit over my big fucking ass. So again, like I don't. Look at Victoria's
But
Secret.
that's not.
Like their plus size models aren't plus
Oh
size
yes, I
models.
know.
So it's like
I get
who
that.
gives a fuck? Like I
But
just feel like it's
our
advertisement.
comments. I have not said anything. I just went in to look at the comments the other night after we taped our Freaky Friday thing, and I was shocked at the number of men who went into our comments and said horrible
look.
things about.
It's not just men.
Well,
It's not just men, and this is not usually my style. We can agree to disagree. I am a little bit taken aback by what this has brought out in some
I
people
was
that have
stunned.
posted on our page. So I
I haven't
feel
either.
like if you're willing to say it online, then you're willing to be shared online. So we're gonna just have a little plop through the comment section and see the kind of vitriol that is being brought out here. Yeah, we can. You can't really see that well, but I shall read a few for us. Shall I?
Yeah, because
So-
I can't see that. I'm too blind.
The article, there's some funny ones. Randall Flagg has bad genes. Ha ha ha, funny. You know, funny stuff. There's some funny stuff. This is the first one, and probably the first one that's kind of grabbed my attention. Here's who's got their panties in a wad. 1, obese women who are too lazy to hit the stair climber. 2, old women who quit trying to look good anymore, who are pissed off that gasp their husbands don't find them hot anymore. 3, dudes who cosplay as girls who are shocked that literally nobody's attracted to them despite billions in advertising.
But you know what?
Interesting.
Male pigs are nothing new. There was
Yeah.
actually a post shared the other day, and it was by a celebrity. I think it might have been Jamie Lee Curtis, who showed like all these comments of these men that made comments on a post, and then she'd show their profile pictures. So like they were saying all this. It was about Pamela Anderson. People were saying
Yeah.
like, "Oh, she's aged badly. She needs to wear more makeup." Rah, 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 rah. And then she'd just show their faces, and they were fucking ugly cunts. And it's like this is nothing new. Like people are fucked.
Yeah,
We
well,
do
it's not just
accept
men.
that people
It's
are
not
fucked.
just men. It's not just men. Jill Sekuli Connolly says, for a group that can't define a woman, they certainly know one when they see one. Interesting.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
It's to the fact that liberals believe in trans rights.
Yeah. Look.
Well, I think everyone who's
it's one girl
believes
in an
that
ad
everyone
series.
has
Nothing
rights,
in this
so-
says Nazi propaganda. We can have men with beards posing in dresses and it's celebrated. But to have a beautiful blonde with blue eyes is controversial. Something ain't right. Gee, okay. Radio. Where's another one? Oh, here's one. American Eagle is using time-honored advertising employ attractive women to sell clothing. Yes. What a concept. It's being sniped at by American heifers, and yet they say nothing about, I don't know who Livy in the Vuori commercials is. I can barely read the sentence, but that's not a surprise.
It's really
where's
just the
Kat?
use of the word jeans.
Yeah, look, some people aren't smart enough to get that though either.
Yeah.
That's okay. Or not even smart enough. I take that back. Some people don't have enough consideration for stuff like that to go, oh, is that a bad idea to invoke Nazi language to sell jeans? Possibly. And look,
But you know what though,
it's an
too?
ad.
These people aren't stupid. It's all very deliberate. Like,
Of course, and that's what I was saying. But where's another one?
But at the same time, I don't see like why is it so like I don't get it personally. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl is suddenly offensive because she's promoting fucking jeans.
It's not
But she's-
the girl.
it's not her.
Not the
That's the
girl.
thing. It's
the
not
use
about
of the
her.
word gene, Gene. Genes.
Mhm.
Like genetically, she's superior to all the rest of us because her eyes are
What?
blue. That's what the inference is there. It has nothing to do with Sydney Sweeney, though she has doubled down on it. But it's not because of she's a beautiful girl. She absolutely is a beautiful girl. Nobody's taking that away.
No
from
one's
her.
taking that away from her.
Yeah.
I think this poster sums it up quite well. It's a little bit of both. It offends the woke, and anything that offends the woke attracts fascist support. That's not untrue. I think that the most concerning part of the ad is not the racial perspective. It just seems like an unfair and cruel shot at most women who don't fit beauty standards. Then again, making people feel insecure is what advertising is for, which is correct. Which is correct. And people are correct. They are selling out of these jeans online. The online store is getting flogged. But
so it was a good campaign.
Interestingly, foot traffic to the physical stores is down since this ad. So people are more than happy to project from the safety of behind their social media. The people that say the most heinous things about the other people are the ones that don't have a photo in their profile picture.
What was the picture
Huge
that
surprise.
was up? Did you see the picture
Sorry?
that was up?
Oh, there's some gross
There's
ones
some
about Greta
pretty
Thunberg
awful
and stuff.
pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, but people
It
are fucking
depicts
gross. That's like,
American
this is not our
women, all the
usual.
American
Like,
women are
yeah.
fat and ugly and screaming, and it's like, here's your woke culture. These are the people who hate.
It's
the
also like,
LGBT,
where's your profile picture, sir?
you know, and it's not about
Not my hair.
It's about the use of the word gene,
Yeah.
Gene.
So now,
Yeah,
but
so-
like now, but then like that gets me thinking. Like, the word gene is now racist.
If you're
No,
using
that's not- it's
Gene
not a-
Or
instead of JEAN, yes.
So
I don't think it's even a racist.
And
I
that-
don't think it's a racist comment. It's not a racist thing. It's the eugenics
It's the eugenics.
conversation at this time is a hot button
I don't know what
issue.
eugenics means.
And
I
they-
don't know what that means.
It means
So
white
eugenics is
supremacy.
used by the Nazis to define who was the master race: blonde-haired, blue-eyed white people.
I've got green eyes.
You think American Eagle thought that hard? I feel like some guy walked in.
I
and
think
was
they
like,
definitely
that
knew.
hard.
They definitely knew the wordplay was. People in advertising aren't stupid. They know that controversy sells, and obviously we're having a conversation about it because it's worth having a conversation about. But they knew what they're doing, and they knew that appealing to that in this climate was going to cause controversy. And it has. The controversy sold jeans, so whoever the advertising person is,
Well,
I guess
the number of people
congratulations.
who were completely freaked out by 16-year-old Brooke Shields implying that she wore no underwear under her jeans sold out jeans too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it does.
controversy
It
will
sells.
always sell
Controversy
anything.
sells. But
Yeah.
So it's
you can't
nothing
deny
new.
what the controversy is.
No.
It's
But it's
deliberate
more.
tip
It's more
of the
about
hat
the
to
use
eugenics.
of the wordplay in the current climate.
You know, it
And
has nothing
what
to
that
do
is-
with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, nothing to do with Sydney Sweeney. And the bigger conversation is what that's bringing out in people. I think is what I was trying to achieve by talking about it today, because there is stuff in that comment section that is so
That's
far
awful.
removed from the actual topic. It's just
Right.
like, oh, you were just looking for a reason to be venomous.
Yes.
Just any reason.
It was
Any reason will do.
so vicious, I couldn't even speak up.
Yeah, I was just
You
like,
know
okay,
I'm not
I'll
afraid to
just
speak
Yeah.
sit back and watch this
Look,
unfold.
that's my only issue with the whole thing is that like people read into it and interpret it in a
I don't
way
think we're
that
reading
they
it
can
into
be.
it.
What do you mean? I think
don't
like
think
people
that
that are
I'm-
actually racist, they're actually cunts,
Yeah,
will
they're
fucking
finding what
run
Luke,
with it.
yeah, what
like,
Luke's
you
trying to
know-
say is they will find what they need to find in it to
Yeah,
make it
Well,
support
yeah.
their argument. Yeah,
yeah. But
we agree.
at the end of the day, I think though, there's nothing wrong with being a blue-eyed, blonde-haired girl.
No, there isn't.
No,
Like-
there's not, but
Nobody
there's also
said
nothing
that.
wrong with being an African American woman. There's
No
nothing
one
wrong
said
with being
there
a trans
was.
man. There's nothing wrong with being a trans woman. So
No one said there was.
it's not, and it's not. That's what
And
we're trying to say. It's
why is this so triggering? Like, I get the language that was used was
because
probably.
it's not about Sydney
but-
Sweeney. This is the thing. People are
I'm
clinging
trying
to
to
a thing that they
say
want
though
to cling
too.
to.
But
You're
he's
not
not saying
listening
it
to
is.
me.
He's not saying it is
You're not
about Sydney Sweeney.
I am.
I'm saying that, like, I don't think that this kind of bullshit should be really indulged, because I think that at the end of the day, this is a company selling jeans. They made a campaign. They used a beautiful blonde model, and it's nothing fucking new. Like, why is there suddenly like this big old like, oh my god, and like,
Because of the
Like everyone
language.
hates the
Yeah,
rock.
it's all right. We're not. We're not gonna agree. It's okay for us to not agree, and that's fine.
No, but it's not. It's not about
no,
agreeing.
but I understand.
it's not-
Like, I understand it completely what you and Vera are saying too. I'm not
Yeah.
stupid. I completely
No,
get
we're
it.
not saying. No one was saying that.
But at the end of the day, I just think that people want to be offended by stupid shit.
Not
Like, this
true.
is a fucking
And you know-
jeans ad.
I wouldn't
I'm
even
with
have
you, Luke.
noticed it if it wasn't on our page and I saw all this triggering shit. You know, I don't buy American Eagle because they don't fit over my ass either. But you know what? I don't even pay attention to their ads. I wasn't looking for it. It came
Yeah.
on our page
And I get it too,
I
Vera.
think
Like
that's what
it's indulged a lot of fucking racist, horrible fucking people that have
Yeah.
interpreted it the way they wanted to. Like
Yeah.
it's but this is about them, not about the campaign or the actress model. I just
Yeah,
think that, like,
but
you know what?
They're also
There'll be always a lot of times that fucking light shines on the fucking dirty people in our society.
But they're also weaponizing it for their own
For
thing.
their
Is the
purpose,
conversation? Yeah.
Look at how
They're
woke
using
Steve
what
and Vera
they're
are.
using what
There's
they
the
know
problem.
is controversial language to weaponize it, and then people are taking it further to go, oh well, this fits my agenda because of this, and this doesn't fit my agenda because of
And
that.
this is part
That's
of
all
Steve
the
and Vera's
conversation is
problem,
about.
and this is why we hate people who are liberal.
Yep.
No,
Okay,
it's
moving
not
on.
either. I don't think that's
And
either.
meanwhile, I would actually
It's in
probably
those
have sex
comments.
with Sydney Sweeney.
There you go.
What?
There you go.
Yeah.
He said he
I'd
would
give it
probably
a
have
go.
sex with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Sydney.
go.
But
And
if it was
one-
the same, but I'm curious, like if it was the same slogan with like a trans man, would that be an issue too? Like
It
If
wouldn't
they
be for
said
people. For some
jeans
people,
versus
yes, it would be.
jeans, Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
for some
Like,
people
there
it
would
would
be
be.
even
saying
a bigger outcry.
And that's the thing. It doesn't matter who the ad's about. It's what
Right.
they're saying in the ad.
Right. If
It
was
could be
a
you.
man,
It could
I
be me. It could
know.
be Vera. It could be Luke.
offensive.
Well, it all comes
Yeah.
down to the end of the day.
Yeah.
Why do people feel like white women with blonde hair and blue eyes are superior to them? Like, what? Where
Right.
did that come from?
Right.
Advertising.
Hitler.
Advertising. Speaking of white women with blonde hair and blue eyes, Lonnie Anderson died.
She didn't
No,
have blue
I-
Just
eyes.
a freak. Oh, she got brown eyes. That's upsetting.
Yeah, of course she
And
does.
probably
She's
not really blonde hair
Hispanic.
by the looks of that.
No, she was dyed, babes.
Oh.
There's
There's
She's
another
Like her.
blonde.
beautiful.
She's
a very
died.
beautiful woman. And she's very
She,
dead.
look, yeah, she was cute. Lonnie Anderson did her thing.
I love Lonnie. Like, you know, Lonnie
Loved.
was
Yeah.
Lonnie.
Past tense. Past tense, Lonnie.
WKRP in
R.I.P.
Cincinnati. Come on.
Yeah,
The
she's
greatest
lit. Oh,
sitcom
no, I was
ever.
about,
Who else?
Oh,
Who
that
else
was
is
bad.
dead,
She's
Steve?
living. She's not. That's bad.
Who's living?
She's not living.
Who
I
else is
want
dead?
to want to talk. This news came across the feed at about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, and I had to actually, because you know I'm awake at weird times, had to sit up and go, did I read this correctly? But then I looked at who it was. Dean Cain has joined ICE, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay.
Look, I wouldn't mind if he
Former
roughed me up a bit. I might come
have you
to
seen him
America
lately?
again.
I don't. Obviously,
Yeah,
there's
I
not a
don't care.
Look, there's not a fitness
He's
test for
Superman,
ICE,
but
obviously.
don't even do
No,
it.
he used to be. He used to be relevant. Don't give him any more credentials than he thinks he has.
I'm really sorry.
If he
When
wants
gets
to
hired
hurt
in
me, he
Hollywood,
can.
He has to work for ICE.
Okay, so during an appearance on Fox News Wednesday, Kane explained his decision to become an ICE agent. I'm actually a sworn deputy sheriff and reserve police officer? ? I wasn't part of ICE, but once I put that out there and you put a little blurb on your show, it went crazy. So now I've spoken with some officials over at ICE, and I'll be sworn in as an ICE agent as soon as possible. Kane expressed his belief in joining ICE was the right choice, emphasizing his desire to contribute to Trump's immigration agenda. He stated, "This country was built on patriots stepping up, whether it was popular or not, and doing the right thing. I truly believe this is the right thing. We have a broken immigration system. Congress needs to fix it. But in the interim, President Trump ran on this. He's delivering on this. This is what people voted for. It's what I voted for, and he's going to see it through. And I'll do my part to make sure it happens. I'm stepping up. Hopefully a whole bunch of former other officers, former ICE agents will step up and will meet those recruitment goals immediately. We'll help protect this country."
I think everyone needs to watch the new South Park episode about Mr. Mackey joining ICE. It's fucking hilarious. It is too much, and it literally shows exactly who they're recruiting to that that field. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Of course it's Dean. After I sat there for a minute, I went, of course it's Dean Kane. Of course.
Oh, look, Dean Kane's always
after
been
last week when he's
problematic,
saying,
mate.
after last week when he was saying, oh, not last week, a couple of weeks ago, he was saying Superman will bomb at the box office because it's an immigration story. Meanwhile, isn't it like the highest grossing Superman movie ever? Oops.
Again, people looking to be offended will be offended. You know,
Yeah.
can't get much more immigration than aliens, but hey.
Yeah, it's not an immigration story. He's just and also it's interesting that he's white. You know, all aliens are white.
He's white because I would have bet he came from the tamale side of the world.
It's like sexy white Jesus. When did that happen? Oh, who knew? Who knew? Sexy white Jesus. It's okay. We live for sexy white Jesus. Apparently, some people. I'm all about it. Would you let DK go? No. You know, when my tide turned and it was a professional decision, not a personality thing. He played what's his name a bit too well. Scott Peterson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that role is a little bit too easy for you. I don't know if I trust you, Mr. Kane.
I'm sorry.
You
I'll
the
still
fuck
let
out.
Dean, I know you're straight, mate, but I'll let you get up me. Like, you know.
That's a beautiful endorsement. Hey, Joe, how are you?
Joe.
Stepped in at a great time. Stepped in at a great time. Speaking of that's going to be controversial. White men with questionable ethnic choices. Justin Timberlake
Yeah, what's happening with Justin?
has come out.
Lyme disease or something?
No,
He hasn't come out.
not
He
come
has
out.
Lyme disease, yes.
He has revealed that he is suffering from Lyme's disease.
Yeah,
The
I was
ticks
like,
have
what
got
the
him.
fuck?
And that's why his concert performances have been so lackluster.
So shit.
Yeah,
but look what happened to Shania, babes. Shania, look, I've got to say, Lyme's disease fucking fucks people up. Like, Shania had, like, an amazing fucking voice. Like, she could sing anything through her asshole. And when she got Lyme,
Beautiful
like,
words.
you can actually see now, like, when she sings, like, she's had to relearn how to sing. And she did a documentary.
She actually had to relearn how to talk.
She's not where she is. Like, she'll never be where she was.
She'll never
Like,
get
she
back.
was...
Avril Lavigne's in the same boat. Avril Lavigne's in the same boat.
Avril Lavigne can sing.
Lyme disease really fucking sucks. Lyme disease can cause paralysis. It can cause Bell's palsy. It can cause like early onset arthritis and different immunodeficiency disorders. You know, people who aren't treated for Lyme disease right away, who don't realize they got bit by a tick and went 6 or 7 months and all of a sudden they've got headaches and can't get out of bed because they have Lyme disease. It's debilitating.
Yeah.
Maybe he got bit when he was getting arrested out here.
Not the world. I was going to go there, you bitch. You got there before me.
He probably got a tick bite when he was getting arrested for
Not the world tour. Not the world
You
tour.
went up to Long Island, Justin. We'll fuck you over.
Fucking you up. My question is, my question for you is, and it's my comment that I posted on this story. That's all well and good. We have sympathy. But if you're going on a multi-date, multi-nation tour, and you know that you physically can't do what you say you're going to do you think that the fans have a right to be upset and maybe go, excuse me, what the fuck? Because I would be pissed if I went to... And it was the big argument I had with Beyonce for a fucking long time. Because she was like, you sing! I'm like, bitch, people are paying thousands of dollars to hear you sing.
Right.
You do it. These fuckers are going to sing no matter what. You're the one that we're paying money for. He literally, in one of the most recent performances, sang 2 words, put the microphone down on the stage, walked around the stage for about a minute and a half, picked it up, sang another 2 words, held it down, sang it up, did a little old man ditty that he does these days, and that was it. I'd be like, are you fucking with me, Cheryl? These concert tickets are not cheap.
Yeah.
Then why are
If you
people
know that you
buying
have
them
this-
though? If you know he's
because
a
they
fucking
want- they
useless
wanna see-
reformer,
They want to see because Justin Timberlake, however many years ago,
Well,
was
the
an amazing
history of
performer.
being
I
a
went and saw
fan
Justin
of
yeah, but
Timberlake.
he's not
I
now.
saw
He's not
Justin
like
in
our
concert.
Kylie.
He was
At his
good.
peak, he was a dancer. He was a singer. He
Yeah,
was amazing.
he played instruments.
Well, now he's a useless cunt.
If he's not performing at that
But
same
this is
level,
the thing.
that's
He
the
should
level
have.
people are
I
paying to
feel
see.
like he probably should have disclosed it earlier and gone, "Hey, yo,
No, he's a useless
Chances are
cunt.
he probably would have sold as many tickets because people still love
yeah."
him,
If he
even though he's got Lyme disease.
Bubs, he's not like our Kylie, and definitely not
He was-
even like our Danny. Danny can go.
he should have cancelled. Kylie wasn't going to cancel.
No,
That's
Kylie
alright.
knows how to go and do a show because she's actually a professional.
She does.
He sounds like
She
some
does.
cunt who's been overpaid and lazy and a fucking useless cunt and rooted some
Oh,
mad bitch and
Thank-
then made her even
thank
more
you.
mental.
for a beautiful segue. What do you say?
Ugh.
Overpaid rich cunt. He's an idiot.
Yep. Yep.
Hello, Robert Kennedy Jr.
Who is this cunt?
This is RFK. This is,
He's
as I like to
second
call him now,
generation Kennedy.
Brainworm
Same
Bobby.
thing,
Get
worm
Vera
in
up.
the brain.
Put Vera up. Let Vera fucking tell us about
Vera,
this
do you
cunt.
want to talk a little bit about what Brainworm Bobby has to say at the moment?
I will be more than happy to talk about Brainworm Bobby. As
He looks
many
like
of
shit.
you
Hey,
have
B.
heard, and Christina really noted it, the most amazing thing that Trump did in his first his term in office was the mRNA vaccine for COVID. It was called Operation Warp Speed, and I will give total props to the Trump administration for delivering that vaccine. But
Eventually.
some of those QAnon moms for liberty.
I just fainted. I'm sorry.
Some of the,
Wait, we need to go. We need to go to the reaction, Christina.
what?
I just
Go.
fainted. My head hit my desk really quick.
I
when you
said
said
that the last time I told you that I respected Operation Warp Speed.
We're just fucking with you, B. Continue.
So anyway, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Anyway, Jesus Christ, Luke. Today,
I think yes, but anyway.
Brainworm Bobby, who fancies himself a pioneer health enthusiast because he eats raw meat, including roadkill, whale heads, shit that gives you brain worms. He can't talk regular vocalization because the worm ate part of his brain that's responsible for vocality. He's a confessed heroin addict, and he's in charge of the National Institute of Health, and he has cut $500 million of research funding for mRNA vaccination and cancer research because it's too controversial and the United States shouldn't be paying for it, in spite of the fact that the United States publicly funded research has been on the cutting edge of many medical developments in the 21st century and the 20th century, and has been contributing to world health forever. Cut it, slashed it, nope. We're all going to live off raw milk and eat unprocessed cold cuts. So by definition, cold cuts are processed. And we're just going to not vaccinate our children, and we're going to let them dig in the dirt, and they'll all have anthrax and ringworm and die of paralysis from the measles. Whatever.
Oh,
I
well,
can't
let Darwinism
defend
take
this
its
fucker.
course.
It's very Little House on the Prairie. And
Oh,
what really gives me pause is
I
this
know.
man
Somebody's
has
gonna
probably
end up
never
blind
known.
like Mary.
This man has never known a hard day in his life because of his last name. And it's like, are you a doctor? Because
No, he's not.
let's just go back to it. A worm ate your brain.
Because he
A worm
ate rotting meat. He ate a fucking
ate your
whale's head.
brain. You drove around with a deer carcass.
what?
He strapped it
Throw it
on
at people.
his fucking Jeep, drove it home because he wanted to taste it.
And this is who we're trusting with the health and well-being of America.
Like a whale?
Good luck.
A a whale.
Well, you've also
a
got
whale.
Linda McMahon as your fucking education head,
and she
who's
thought
just
that
a nasty
AI
old
was
slut.
A1 steak sauce.
Yeah, don't talk about A1, right?
Don't
The
talk
steak
about
sauce.
A1. Everybody needs to
Don't talk
learn
about A1. Don't
She's
talk
an
about
old
A1.
dirty cunt who's fucking rooted that dirty old Vince
Wait.
McMahon who rooted all his wrestlers. Like, they're all fucked. Why does he even care
fired
about these
today.
cunts? Like, why do
Also-
they give him power?
Because they're in power. That's why they
Because
care.
they got
They're
money.
dictating what's
Because
It's
they
happening in
all
the
about
country.
money.
Today,
It's all about
they
money.
fired 2
Linda
FBI agents
McMahon.
who worked on the prosecution of Epstein today in the White House, at a meeting in the White House, because they couldn't have the Epstein meeting last night. They fired 2 FBI agents who worked on the Epstein investigation and were part of the team that got Ghislaine Maxwell convicted, got fired outright with no cause, and they put a January 6er with no police experience into one of the DOJ positions.
That's all right. There's a
Because
TV
they-
host that's president of defense. It's like,
Well,
you'll do.
yeah,
You'll
Cash
do.
Patel. Cash Patel
And
has no
Linda McMahon
experience
has a
in
dirty
law
old
enforcement or
pussy
investigation,
that
and
she's
had the
used
FBI.
all around the country, and she's fucked everyone that get where she wants to be, and while her millionaire husbands fucked other people because they fucking were part of wrestling. Like, they're just dirty cunts of people. I don't get
And
why
now she's
people
got a
actually
crown,
give
and she
them
goes around
leeway.
telling people that inclusion in education is wrong. And she also doesn't just mean inclusion of black and brown people.
It actually disgusts me as much as being asked why Mackenzie Phillips forgave her father. Like, they're all fucking retarded, fucking mental, dirty people.
I got more
I don't
sympathy
get
for
it.
Mackenzie Phillips forgiving her father than for the shit that these D-bags are doing, doing to our
She
country
gave him
every
the pussy,
fucking day.
didn't she?
Well, let's go Epstein. Well, not even Epstein adjacent. Epstein focus. If we are to believe the source, the Clintons have been summoned. Ladies and gentlemen.
Don't they both look like corpses? That looks like that movie The Others.
They are, of course.
It's been a
it's
been a rough presidency and run. You know, that's all we're gonna say about.
But you know the movie The Others, where there's fucking dead bodies?
They
Oh
should
my
testify.
God.
There is no question why they shouldn't be called.
That is funny.
But they also need to call to Congress all of the victims.
Yes.
You know?
So
Bill Clinton's got a nice cock.
The Clintons'
Like,
names
I don't
are on
think
that
so.
fucking list. Call the Clintons before Congress. Absolutely. If
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ himself is on that fucking list, call him before Congress. But you also need to hear from the victims.
Vera, do you think
all
Bill
of
Clinton's got a nice
all
cock?
of them?
He's got a nice ass. I saw him at the state fair at a pair of cowboy boots.
There you go.
I can't speak for his penis, but
But
this is
the thing. If you're going to call those two, and Jeff Sessions and Bill Barr, then you should, again, contact the people that are on the list as victims, because some of them still haven't been contacted to offer their evidence. Like, on this list that doesn't exist or does exist, depending on the day and the relevance to whatever the press release needs to be.
I feel like there should be a song about this.
It doesn't.
I know someone needs to do an Epstein
We
song.
don't need the list. The victims are coming forward.
The list does not
We're
exist.
not getting to see them.
Yeah.
They're not getting the
as we said, if there's nothing to hide, put it out there, and then whoever goes down. It doesn't matter if you're the president, if you're a movie star, if you're Bobby Joe
Santa
from down
Claus,
the street.
and you're on that list.
Take them all down.
Because now I'm thinking, I thought it was like a Christmas song, like the list does not exist. The list, I don't know. I'm hearing it.
The limit does not exist, mean girls.
Yeah.
The limit does not exist. The limit of bullshit we have to go through to get the Epstein list does not exist.
Yeah.
Historical truth.
We don't need the list. If the FBI isn't going to release it, we don't need it. We know that there are victims out there. They speak up every day. The what's her name? Virginia Giuffre. Her family's
Joffrey.
speaking up. You know.
Historical true crime? Question mark.
Question mark?
Thomas Noguchi, who was the man who
Assistant.
performed the autopsy on Marilyn
Assistant
Monroe,
coroner, or
has
deputy coroner.
has stepped forward at 98 years old to tell us what everybody already knew. That, it might not have been suicide. Huge
Well, does
shocker.
anyone on this panel, I need to ask you now because I need to know if I need to associate with any longer. Does anyone believe Marilyn committed suicide?
No.
Oh.
God, no.
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 But
She was murdered.
Oh,
She was actually murdered.
100% murdered by the Kennedys.
Yes. Because she knew too much, she spoke too much, and they got rid of her. So I think we all know that it's the worst kept secret in the world.
But I think the importance of it is that he's actually officially now saying something when he hasn't been he's 98 years old. I don't know how many days he's got left. Let's be real.
Yeah,
he's officially saying something when for decades he has not been drawn on the topic of something that is so culturally significant. I mean, she's an icon. I have a Marilyn Monroe toast on my arm. I know, but where there's his whole argument is that he wanted to perform further testing on the stomach contents and the bodily organs because they could not pinpoint whether she ingested. There was no signs in her stomach contents that she actually ingested any of those pills.
It was actually made public that she had nothing in her stomach. They poured drugs up her ass.
What they did is they destroyed the stomach contents and the organs before he could test them further to see whether there was injected Nembutal in her system.
Yeah, no. They poured drugs up her ass.
They booted her, the poor girl.
There was a cover-up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was done.
Yeah.
And it was because the poor bitch didn't know what kind of hot water she was in by dealing with those cunts. Like, you know what? All the stuff I hear about these rich billionaires that have so much power, there's so much awful shit that they get away with because they can. They can pay for it.
Yeah.
And
money talks, baby.
There's so much we could talk about, but we probably won't on air because I'll get popped. So
one little tidbit that I saw on the news, my local news, because we're talking about DNA, they identified, not that this is a good thing, but they identified 3 more bodies that had passed in 9/11.
Oh, good.
And that's something, and people don't see that. I watched a little documentary thing recently. All of that is still happening.
Yeah,
we think it is so much in the past, but this is
because we built a goddamn building, and
this
it's
is
over
people's
now.
every day still going through fragments of that building to identify people, so that their families have some kind of finalization. I think that's
like the world. Christina ever shelved. That means if you've ever put drugs up your bottom.
No. That I can honestly say that is a 100% no.
It's not in your wheelhouse, Babs. All right.
Let me think about it. I'm sure it's.
Oh my God.
We'll give it a go next time I'm over, right?
I would definitely.
Speaking of rich people with too much money doing things that they probably shouldn't. Weird flex and twist. Comedian Matt Rife, our dear friend,
oh my God,
has purchased the house of famous paranormal. Wait for it. I have to do this for Anne and Renata. Paranormal investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren, and in the purchase of the house, it's not only the house but also their museum of haunted objects, including Annabelle. whichever version of Annabelle that might
I
be.
thought Zach Baggins owned that.
They
No,
said that
no,
that
no.
was
Zach
the original
Baggins has-
Annabelle.
Zach Baggins has a purpose-built museum in an old mansion in Las Vegas where he has filled with things that are haunted / cursed. I've been there. I paid the money. I did the thing. I went there. You can see more about that back on some other pages. But Matt Rife is actually now owns the home of Ed and Lorraine Warren, and in their garage, they have an occult museum with the cursed objects that feature in the movie series The Conjuring. Funny, this was announced just before the last trailer for the last Conjuring movie came out as well.
Look,
He
whatever
said,
Matt
like,
wants
the
to do,
movie-
I'll let him do. If he wants to do me, I'll let him do it. Like, I feel like he is so talented and funny and beautiful. If you want to own the Annabelle doll,
That's all
go.
that matters, right?
Yeah, that is.
He does admit to having some plastic surgery. But my question is, who owns the Annabelle
chin.
that set the plantation on fire, supposedly?
He now owns it because one of the caretakers. I think someone needs, speaking of advertising, somebody needs to study that whole Annabelle on tour moment because anything that happened wrong anywhere adjacent to that fucking doll, people are like, oh, it's Annabelle.
It's
I'm like,
Annabelle.
bitch, it's a fucking Raggedy Ann doll. It's not this thing in the movies. It's not this horrible demon creature that walks around and smiles and its head twists in the movies. It's a Raggedy Ann doll they keep in a box, and maybe it's the same one, maybe it's not. Maybe one of them actually just stays at that museum all the time, and they go, oh, this one's exactly the same. Let's take it around, make people fucking pay money for it. If you're stupid enough to do it, then more power to you. If you believe every piece of bad luck that anyone has encountered is because of a Raggedy Ann doll, I think we have bigger problems in the world.
Yeah, everyone's like, this isn't the real one. This isn't, and then like you see like things that say like, this is the real Annabelle doll.
It's probably made in
like,
China.
It's not the movies. Like they're not gonna have a precious little Raggedy Ann attack people. Like it was funny.
If it
funny.
was, and if that, this is the whole thing with the Warrens in general. If it's that terrifying and it's that true, shouldn't that be enough? Or should we just look into the fact that he had a live-in 16-year-old girlfriend?
Ooh.
No, thank you.
But they're Christian, so it's okay.
Here we go again.
Well, it's okay, but that's everyone's just they're heroes. I'm like, well, not in your fucking children. Yeah, and not in anyone's home, but Hollywood would like you to think that they are, and the people that they have, like, who's that guy? Who's the guy? What's his name? That plays Ed Warren. That looks nothing like Ed Warren. It's like, yes, I'm chiseled. It's just, yeah. Well, enjoy The Conjuring, folks. Like, I'll see it. I'm not going to pay to see it in the cinemas. But
do we know why Matt Rife felt the need to buy this?
Oh, Matt Rife's got a huge boner for paranormal stuff. Like a lot of comedy people do, actually. It's weird. They have a big boner for...
Well, comedy people spend a lot of time in theaters, and theaters are usually pretty haunted.
This is true. Says me. Anyway.
It's the Muppets.
A little bit too close home. It's okay. Did you see this stupid bitch falling off a counter?
Yeah, Steve.
He fucking broke her neck.
So what happened to this dumb cunt? I saw the post, but I have not watched the video. How fucked up did she get?
This is a Russian TikToker. I'm surprised they have TikTok in Russia.
Oh, they make lots of money off of us from TikTok in Russia.
That was a surprise to me. What's her name? Mariana Vasuik breaks her spine weeks after giving birth while attempting viral Nicki Minaj stiletto challenge. Christina, you're a TikTokie. You've seen this challenge, right?
I have.
It's about putting stilettos on and balancing on weird things and going, oh, aren't I cool?
Yeah. And, like, you have to, like, cross your legs and stay still while the camera, like, pans around you. And
pans around you, does, like, a 360.
And, like, one leg is supposed to be, like, out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then, like...
stiletto, and the other crossed over it.
Yeah. So like my hairdresser did it. I saw hers. Like she did good. Like I forgot what she was on though. I think it was like a rolly chair or something. And like then I saw one
Yeah.
like an influencer do it on like her. She was on her patio though. She was doing it on something. Then another one did
Why
it on
would-
his kid's Target shopping cart, like those kids Target shopping
Yeah.
carts that you can buy. So that one, she was doing it on that. But like then she showed like the blooper video of her actually trying to get the thing to stand upright. Why
Yeah.
in the goddamn hell
Was you on
would
a
you
kitchen
say, let's
counter?
get up on 4 feet high and then stand on a fucking can of formula and then get up there? Like, that to me, it's like you are literally asking for trouble. Like, I don't know what
As
you're
I
thinking.
said, this
Like,
is the new version of natural selection. This is
yeah.
Darwinism.
A
Just
friend of
Like,
mine,
I heard that like she like broke her like from T9 to like
yeah,
T7 or some shit.
major spinal fracture.
And I'm like,
yeah.
I just can't imagine. And like you see the person reaching for her, like somebody was
Yeah.
there with her,
As she
obviously doing.
falls.
You're never
Well,
alone
someone's
in
got
this
to
video.
film it.
You're right. Somebody has to film it. Like you're not alone. So
Yeah.
there was two of them. Two of them said, yeah,
Nobody thought this isn't a good idea.
Right.
like, and God only knows Russia. They were probably doing line after line after line. It's probably not even formula. It's probably a can of fucking Coke. And I could just imagine, like, getting to the hospital or calling the cops. Like, could you imagine from doing a TikTok challenge and she fell off
Yeah.
the counter?
I have a child. I have a newborn child that
Hashtag
I've
it's
now
a dumb
fractured
cunt.
my fucking
Yeah,
spine.
you can't
It's
even
like-
hold the baby now. The baby was
Yeah,
like 3
can't
months
care
or
for your
something, or 3
child.
weeks. 3 weeks or 3 months.
Craziness.
I don't know.
Because
3
like
weeks,
she's
I think it was only
postpartum.
recent.
She is
Yeah.
postpartum, yeah.
You're postpartum.
Well,
Like, could you
postpartum is
She's
fine
just-
for
imagine?
6 months.
She's trying to check out. She's like, this is my way out.
Like as a mom though, like after, like you're not yourself a year
She's not in
after
her
having
right
a
mind,
baby,
we will
but
say.
let alone 3 months or 3 weeks, however long it's been. No, girl, no. I don't know who your friend is, but she's not your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
There was no adult in that room. Let's just put it
No.
that
A
way.
friend of
There was
mine
no adult.
No, there was. There
broke
was
her
just
ankle.
dumb cunts
She
in that
broke
room.
her ankle,
Both
and she
dumb
ended up
cunts.
with a big pink cast, and she put a picture up of her pink cast and said, "Another Nicki Minaj casualty." She didn't do that doing the challenge, but so many people are like, "Oh my God, you hurt yourself! I'm so sorry." That she took it down because she couldn't believe how many people thought she would do.
Like, I'm not entertaining
Oh my
this
God.
bullshit any longer.
Too funny.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
speak to our resident adult now. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for Vera Vance. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
As often happens here in Trumplandia, I had my topic for the day picked out like on Sunday and did my research and was working on it. And then everything hits the fan. Usually between Wednesday morning and showtime Thursday. So now I've got a few things to cover. I was going to talk about the mRNA vaccines and Operation Warp Speed and Trump's really great thing that he did in his first term, and now he's letting Bobby Kennedy, the worm brain, blow it up. But I also want to talk about the Epstein files and Tulsi Gabbard. These two things the Epstein files can't go away. Trump wants it to go away. He's asking everybody to make it go away. He's, had his number 2 DOJ or Attorney General go down and depose Ghislaine and moved her to this minimum security prison, and all the conservative TikTokers and media influencers are going on. Ghislaine's the scapegoat. She didn't do anything. Oh my God, Ghislaine's the scapegoat. She did do something, But this is the normalization of the decriminalization of rape. They're normalizing rape. They're making it so we are unsensitive to it because they want to go back to the days when women were chattel. And you don't believe me? Then look at the CNN story on Doug Wilson and the Moscow mission. Moscow Mission is a church in Idaho that now has built a grand cathedral in Washington, D.C. And Pete Hegseth is a member of the Moscow Mission. And some of their principles of being in Washington is they have a political agenda. Number one on that is to repeal the 19th Amendment. And I know nobody's read the Constitution but me. The 19th Amendment is the amendment that gives women the right to vote. They also want to repeal the age of consent so that they can start sleeping with 12 and 13-year-olds again. They're heinous. And they call themselves Christians. And they've cloaked themselves in that evangelical term, and they are just anti-women. They're anti-abortion. They believe that all homosexuals should be in prison and all trans people should be killed. That's what the Moscow Mission believes. Feel free to look it up yourself. I know you won't. And then Tulsi Gabbard, who fell out of favor with Trump because she didn't jump in line over something. I don't remember what it was. But she's trying to create the false narrative that President Obama was actually responsible for the Russian hoax. And today, she released a whole bunch of CIA intelligence on the Russian hoax in the 2016 election, which Trump won, I might remind you. Why is he so pissed about it? I don't know. But it all harkens back to this summer when Trump attorney David Pecker was sentenced to jail in New York State for fraud. And he said that this is the Trump MO. You attack your enemies and then you build the story that makes them the bad guys. And this is what he's doing. He's denying any plausibility that he might have colluded with Russia and blaming Obama, who wasn't running in 2016, who wasn't on the ballot anywhere, who was already retired. Somehow he colluded with Russia to let Trump win. Right? Does that make sense to anybody else? Let me know, because I don't believe it does. But the thing that the original topic was going to be gerrymandering. Now, gerrymandering is an old trick that's been around for 100 years. And the Democrats are just as guilty as the Republicans. This is not a partisan issue. But what's happening in Texas is criminal. They are attempting to rewrite the voting districts outside the framework of the Constitution. The framework of the Constitution does allow for redistricting every 10 years with the national census, so you can allot your percentage of the national census for representation in Washington. The idea is that all the congressmen are allotted by population, and that is why New York gets 21 and California gets 60, because it's based on population. And that's why Wyoming has one, because they don't have enough people to get more than one congressman, but they still got 2 senators. That doesn't make sense, but we'll talk about that another day. So, in response to Texas redistricting to make sure that they've got 5 extra Republican seats so that Trump can win easily in November, when we have to have another election for Congress. And Gavin Newsom has said he's going to do the same thing. Now, I'm sorry. I know that we have to fight fire with fire. I know that we can't take this line down. But gerrymandering, we are going to go full on gerrymandering, Republicans and Dems. Can I remind you that 2 years ago, when the Democrats introduced an anti-gerrymandering law into the House, every single Republican voted against it. And now they're going to let Texas do it so that they can make President Trump happy and make President Trump's Congress fully Republican next election. But the minute the Dems say we can do the same thing, you're all like, oh, fuck the Dems, they're gerrymandering. It's wrong. Nobody should be doing it. We should be in the streets screaming at everybody. And my final point for the day, because nobody listens to me, I know you're not listening to me. Pay attention. to the price of bananas. Pay attention to the price of sneakers. Let's pay attention to the price of coffee. Okay? If we're getting rich because these other countries are paying for it, how come sneakers went from $42 to $72 in the last 24 hours? It's the economy, stupid. Pay attention. If you just pay attention in the grocery store, you'll know that the Trump agenda is not fucking working for the working men. It's only working for the top 1%. It's the economy, stupid.
I'm muted. Oh, we're all muted.
You didn't say anything.
We're-
It's just in your head.
We're all muted. I was just looking pretty. I have. Oh, puppies! So cute.
Little puppy.
I was
Little
about to
Bobo.
introduce. I was about to introduce a little bit of a palate cleanser question mark on this week.
What the?
Yeah.
Now, thank you for that. You've actually given me a very good segue. I think we're all guilty of going, oh, I'm feeling a bit blue, a bit down, a bit off. I might just go into the pet store and cheer myself up and look at cute things, right? We've all done that.
No.
How would you feel if you went into a pet barn? This is for Luke, Australia.
Pet barn.
A 20-year-old man has been charged with animal cruelty and condemned by a member of parliament after eating a live goldfish in a Sydney pet store for Donald Trump. New South Wales police have said officers received a call just after midday on Sunday saying the man had entered the Pet Barn Castle Hill store, removed a goldfish from the tank, swallowed it whole, and left. He was reportedly live streaming for the gaming platform Discord during his time in the store, with witnesses telling local media the man reportedly yelled, "This is for Donald Trump," before consuming the fish. In an even stranger twist, the man returned to the store later in the day and paid $8 for the comet he had eaten.
I've got no comment. That's just fucked.
Later in the
That's
day,
someone
and then they
who's
lost
fucked.
after that.
That's someone fucked in there. That's Mackenzie Phillips, mate. Fucked.
Well, I
Look,
just
can't
wanted to
do it.
prove the point that the whole world is cray. And that's why we exist. To point out the crazy. To point out the crazy and revel in the comedy of the situation. Thank you for joining
why
us
little-
today.
Bobo can't cope with it.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah.
Is that a male or
No,
female?
can't cope.
He's a male.
No.
Gonna turn
Little
into a
Bobo.
bubble and eat Pomeranians?
He's not a Pomeranian. Ew.
No, he's got the Pomeranian. He's got the Pomeranian pictures pinned up outside the pen, and he's like,
Yeah.
he's like
He's gonna kill them too.
Pavlov's dogging the dogs.
It's a
He's
little
like,
Ghostbuster symbol.
You're not
yes,
like your
no
daddy, are you,
Poms.
mate? No.
No Pomeranians.
Only daddy eats. the
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pomeranian.
thank you for joining us. Please, if you aren't already following us on YouTube, I would really like one more person, just the one, just so I can say
We
We
just
are
need
still at
one subscriber, mate.
$6.99. But every
Come
time I
on.
mention it, we lose one, so we go down. But $6.99, we need one more,
Yeah.
just for
Yeah.
5 seconds. That
Stop
we can be
regretting your
700.
choices, mates. Like, just fucking
Right.
like us. Like, that's all we
Just
want.
stick
It
with
doesn't
it.
only
We're
wanna
funny
be live.
sometimes. We're funny
You know?
sometimes, and it's funny to watch, and people
let's
argue.
get
and
But
we-
it, but it doesn't affect their life either. Like, I'm subscribed. It's not like I'm getting,
Yeah.
notifications and
We're not
updates
co-
and ads and everything. Like,
Baby,
just
I have
subscribe.
no more time in my day to make any more content than I'm doing twice
Yeah.
a week. So we're not going to bug you. You don't have to bug us. Give us
And
a
you
like.
can
Give
turn
us a
off the
subscribe.
notifications. You won't even
Yeah,
get the
just
big.
do it. Peer
You just
pressure.
hit that subscribe button, babes.
Yeah.
Smash the likes.
You
All
know,
the
does
things.
your kid have
Do it
an-
for
have an
Bobo.
iPad?
Do it, look,
You know,
this
Yeah.
little baby. Oh,
Does your
Do it for
kids have
Bobo.
iPads? Just find us on
yeah,
their
wait, I'll
YouTube.
put Bobo up.
Yeah.
Once
Well,
Give us a
Like
like,
us
or
on-
give
on
us a
those.
like or a comment on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts as well, because that helps us. That gives us a little
Yeah. Do it for
notification.
Bobo.
So
Oh,
do
little
it for Bobo.
Oh, look at his
Oh,
dog.
little Bobo.
Bobo's so
My
fucked. He
dog.
His
can't
eyes
keep his
are
tongue in
only
his
just
mouth.
opening
Why
and his
haven't you
tongue's
done like
hanging out.
why haven't you done like a live stream of just these puppies in the kennel? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
Like,
what a good idea.
We
Get on
should.
get on the
Look.
Uncensored TikTok or the Instagram
Yeah,
and do it.
get on our
Yeah.
TikTok. I may just live stream, and you never know
Do
how
it.
far I'll go.
Do
people
it.
love that shit. You'll get gifts. You'll get money. Trust me, dude. Do it.
Oh, we want
Do
gifts. Yeah, Bobo, do you
Yeah,
want
I want
gifts?
to be. I want people to send us gifts.
Do you want gifts, Bobo? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you want
This
to do
weekend probably
great.
fucking contract. Welcome back to the 90s. That'll be great.
Bobo has no
All right,
idea
love.
what's going on.
It's been a good week. Let's all go into the weekend like Bobo, our eyes barely open and tongue hanging out our mouth. We'll see you next week on Uncensored Radio.
Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, Papa.